The DJ that most influenced my whole idea, dreams, passions of wanting to make music was DJ Marley Marl, Red Alert, and the Latin Rascals. Marley Marl, just on a DJ level, when he used to come on, you listen to his cuts, his scratches, it was just so sharp and impeccable and just like, ugh. And the music that he was playing, it was just something feeling-wise about the music. And then, you know, take it a step further, he produces. So to me, I just was like, yo, I mean, his mix show would come on with Mr. Magic, and I would be glued to the radio, just like dreaming, like, man, I want to be like Marley Marl. Everyone on my block in Brooklyn was like on this Marley Marl fix. And everything he did with the Juice Crew was just like, it just took from a DJ level to a producer's level. I didn't even know what a producer was at that point. It was just like, yo, Marley Marl, you know, he get the shout out. It was just like, yo, he did the track, not really knowing what that meant. But as I got deeper into DJing and sampling and stuff like that, I started to understand. So I wanted to model my career after Marley Marl. Red Alert was just another one of those DJs that was around during my, you know, impressionable years of dreaming. And he was on the airways every weekend. And it's just like, yo, if you could just do this right here, just skiss it, and then be on the radio, it doesn't get any greater than that. So that was just something, you know, one of the things that I aspired towards. The Latin Rascals, what was special about their mixes were that they were really deep into edits. And this is like Pro Tools days. And the edits, I don't know if anyone's really, like, you really have to dig deep to really, you know about the Latin Rascals, but they would do these edits and timing that was just so quick and sharp that you knew that it wasn't really just them backspinning or finding a track to stack like one scratch, then the next scratch, then the next scratch, and that's how the beat was composed. You knew it was something else going on, but being 15 and not really knowing anything about the studio, I had no idea, like, they were cutting tape. So they'd have like a loop section or whatever, then they cut tape, loop this other thing, and this stuff just came across so sharp and fierce. But and not knowing the process, but understanding the sound, it was motivating. So those guys were like, that was it for me. As far as DJs in the game now, it's many. It's Rob Swift, Spooky, Shadow, Premier. Oh man, it's too many to mention now. Producers that that's really motivating me right now on a hip hop level. I mean, Premier hit with his, like, I don't want to call it a comeback because he's still been around, just still doing his mixtapes and just putting stuff out. But the stuff that he's coming with right now, you know, is just like, is great. Salam Remy, he's definitely, you know, pushing forward and coming back strong. I'm a fan of the Neptunes. I have to say, I tried to scoop those guys up way back in my A&R days because I heard something from them and I thought they were awesome. Who else out there? I like Little John. I like some of Cool and Dre stuff. Kanye, and I miss my brother, Jay Dilla, man. He was the king. He's the king to me. Madlib, enough respect to what he's doing, but to me, Jay Dilla was just the king of this whole, everyone I mentioned, to me, Jay Dilla was the top. So he still got joints out there that people still will be hearing fresh, you know, so he's still gonna ride for a minute. The first 12-inch I bought was in a red cover, had a gray and black label, and the name of the track was Super Rhymes. It was made by Jimmy Spicer. That was the first hip hop joint I bought. That was like, I gotta say, like 1980. And that's back then when dudes was doing 13-minute jams, straight lyrics, just start to finish to the needle bled, And then you turn it on the B side, and it was another 13 minutes of just straight verses. I'm like, how many bars is that for 13 minutes on a beat that was like 110 BPM? That's a lot of rhymes. Obviously, that's the name, Super Rhyme. The first hip hop record that really infected my spirit was Super Rhymes. That was just, it was just, you know, kind of like how De La Soul did their skits. To me, Super Rhymes, or Jimmy Spice, I should say, was like, look at the sound of the jam. Wait, look at the sound of the mic. It's a bird. No, it's a plane. No, I'm Super Rhymes. That, at, you know, the age of 10 was just like, never heard anything like that before in my life. So I was sprung after that. Hip hop had me. When I first heard Super Rhymes, I was in my crib, this little apartment, I'll tell you, on Saratoga Ave. Yeah, I'm from Saratoga, just like MOP. And it was on the radio. My mom had a Panasonic radio that I still have this day with 8-track in it. And just used to listen to that radio and just sitting in. It was a blue room. I had a blue room. It was like a pastel color blue. There's nothing here I could point out. And I marked up the room with my mom's eyeshadow, just doing one of those kid things, just being bad. But yeah, that's where I got my dose of Super Rhymes, and hip hop just invaded my soul.